member and user from ASP, and Superintendent Tinano Macho Jr., provisional member and user from PPTP. On the part of the observer, we have Ms. Maria Lucia Joy Gabriel from COPA. We have also in the attendance the head members of the technical working group and the members of the secretariat. On the part of the prospective leaders, we have a representative from Toyota Alabang, Toyota Autis Incorporated, Toyota Quezon Avenue.
Thank you. Considering the foregoing, the documents and there's a call, what's our schedule for this month?
We have a sole item in our agenda, Madam Vice Chair, and that is the private conference for public projects. First, the supply and delivery of emergency response vehicle for port management offices, and second, the supply delivery installation, testing, and commissioning of package X-ray machines, and walk-through metal detectors for port management offices, phase 5.
Thank you. So for item 1, which is the supply and delivery of emergency response vehicle for port management offices.
For the first project, the project was posted on 28 November 2025 with an approved budget for the contract of 70,000 pesos. So 70 million pesos. We have representatives from Toyota Alabang. First is from Toyota Alabang.
Okay, so sir, any questions, clarifications?
Second is from Toyota Autis Incorporated.
Toyota Autis. Questions, clarifications? Please, take your name.
Good morning po, Joshua Lucas from Toyota Autis. Minor naman po clarification. Regarding po dun sa annex sa list of documents po natin, no? Sinasama niyo pa po ba, kasi pag sinabi lang po mag-bid dito sa kanila, sinasama niyo pa po ba yung mga annex A documents during the bidding or yung just the field jet certificate na platinum lang po?
Yung field jet certificate of registration na
po.
Provided na yung listed sa annex.
Updated po.
Updated and correct.
Tapos, next po is yung sa LCC po. SLCC po is any four-wheel vehicle po ba to or same dun sa, kailangan same dun sa inibig natin na emergency vehicle.
Nakalagay yung similar contract for the SLCC should be contract for the supply and delivery of emergency response or specific purpose motor vehicle.
Pwede po kung if ever mga ambulance wala pwede rin naman po. Ambulance. Patient transport. Yan po. Pasok din naman po siguro. Yes. Ilan naman, last po. Regarding po sa mga forms natin doon sa TikToks, yung prevention din namin, yung mga insecurity declaration, bid form, kasi po napansin po hindi pa updated yung forms natin.
Ano nang hindi?
May bago po kasing labas si new Procurement Act.
Oo, hindi, kung ano yung naka-attach to the forms that they under 9184.
Ayun ba? Okay ba? Sige, ina po. Thank you po.
Next.
Next is Toyota Quezon Avenue.
Toyota Quezon Avenue. Good afternoon. Good morning. Lennon Teacher from Toyota Quezon Avenue. Ma'am, there's some question regarding technical specification. I think this is typo error lang po, like the height and no face. Ang nakalagay po dito sa height is 1990 mm. For our specs is 1845. And then for the wheelbase is nakalagay dito is 3210. Our wheelbase is 3085. Which doesn't naman po affect the condition and yung sa sasakyan natin. It's 0.50 lang po. 1% height po.
Dito, Ero. Ito talaga. Ang coordination with the end user, hindi lang po error to, ito talaga yung specification. So, dapat ito yung lumabas sa brochure, yung mga items.
Based on our brochure po kasi, like Toyota Altis, Toyota Alabang, we're the same brochure. If hindi po ito correct, maybe, hindi po kayo makakasali. Because of course qualification, anti-deny lang po kami. Mag-fake lang po kami.
Ano po?
The height po,
Height,
it's 0.50 lang po. And then for the wheelbase,
50
mm. And then for the wheelbase is 200 mm. Which is, doesn't affect naman po sa sasakyan. If hindi po natin ito mako-correct dito sa private, possible hindi po kami makasali.
So, ibig sabihin, ang sinasabi mo, yung height ng 1,990, mali.
Correct po.
And yung wheelbase ng 2,210, mali.
Correct po. Based on our brochure po, it's 1 million, 1,845. And then the wheelbase is 3,085.
Ano naman, no? You mean that what you're saying is really an error, or you are parang on your own you have that, pero meron din ganon, or totally incorrect?
Totally incorrect po.
We will review our specs, and then if we found out that we really have to correct, then we will issue the necessary amendment. So please,
We can email you po our brochure for reference po.
basta we will have it.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Next po.
That's all the Vice Chair for the first item. For the relevant dates. For the prospective bidders, please be informed that the deadline for the submission of bids is on December 22, 2025 at 9 a.m. And the opening of bids is on December 22, 2025 at 10 a.m.
So we will move to the next item of the agenda, which is the supply and delivery installation testing and commissioning of bandage X-ray machines and multiple metal detectors for PMO. After all this conference, we will have a presentation for all. So please wait for that presentation. So for the next item,
For this project, Madam Vice Chair, the project was posted on November 28, 2025 with an approved budget for the contract of 150 million pesos. We have three prospective bidders. First is a representative from Defense and Protection System Philippines Incorporated.
yes, any questions, clarifications?
Morning, Madam Chair. The only clarification we have is the wrapping of all the bid submission. We have seven copies.
We will have a presentation, sir,
Yes.
after.
That's the only one.
Sige, hintayin na lang po natin yung presentation. You,
Second is a representative from Meat Industries.
within the states. Questions, clarifications?
Last is a representative from the Water Resources Incorporated.
Other information?
For the relevant dates, please be informed that the deadline for the submission of bids is on December 22, 2025 at 1 p.m. The opening of bids is on December 22, 2025 at 2 p.m.
So we will have an additional presentation for our prospective bidders. Please.
Opo, sir. Yan yung
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Here are some important reminders for the prospective bidders. Number 1. On the submission of bid documents, bidders shall submit their bid documents in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes. The first envelope is the technical proposal containing 7 copies, 1 original and 6 duplicate copies, each individually wrapped in an envelope, then sealed in an outer envelope. The second envelope is the financial proposal, which contains 7 copies, 1 original and 6 duplicate copies, each, likewise individually wrapped in an envelope, and shall all be sealed in an outer envelope. The bid documents shall be hardbound, book-bound, stitched and properly labeled with index tabs. Failure to comply with the requirement is a ground for the automatic disqualification of the bidder. Number 2. The bidder shall ensure that all the Class A eligibility documents listed in Annex A of the Certificate of PhilJEP's registration, Platinum membership, are current and updated. The bidders are not allowed to submit as part of its technical proposal the Class A eligibility documents. The same should be submitted to PhilJEPs. For goods manufactured from abroad, the correct form to be used is the price schedule for goods offered from abroad, even if the goods are already in the Philippines, as shown on the next slide. For goods offered from within the Philippines, the correct form to be used is the price schedule for goods offered from within the Philippines, as shown on the next slide. Further, all bidders are required to disclose all its ongoing government and private contracts in the statement of the bidder's ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded, but not yet started. Per GPP Binan Policy Matter No. 41/2014, even contracts that include non-disclosure agreements or confidentiality clauses are required to be disclosed. Failure to disclose all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid, is a ground for disqualification of the bidder, pursuant to GPP Binan Policy Matter No. 006/2018. For the information of all bidders, the head of the PPA procuring entity is Attorney J. Daniel R. Santiago. For the procurement of goods and consultancy services, the chairperson of the BAC is Attorney Mark John S. Palomar. Vice chairperson is Angelina A. Liusa. Regular members are Josephine M. Napierre, Attorney Dana S. Jaramillo, and Attorney Catherine Lee B. Manhe. While provisional member is Eric E. Dimakulangan. Technical Working Group Head is Attorney Michi F. Manathad, and the members are Sharon V. Oliveros, Edwina Rita P. Estilon, Rogelyn G. Mendoza, Jeannie C. Morales, and Christine Joan Raven C. Suarez. BAC Secretariat Head is Attorney Lolita D. Solis. And the members are Darlene V. Ambay, Arlene D. Pabustan, and Audrey C. So Kenya. Take note that, if you are a relative within the third civil degree of affinity and consanguinity of the Hope, the BAC chairperson, the BAC members, the technical working group, and the BAC secretariat, you are disqualified from participating in the procurement activity of PPA. And, if you receive anonymous calls, soliciting money or any form, using the name of the head of the procuring entity, Attorney J. Daniel R. Santiago, disregard such call, and report the same to the BAC. Thank you.
Okay, so with that presentation, may additional clarifications from our papers. Any other matters, Madam Secretariat?
And Madam Vice Chair.
There being none, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you for respecting this. Alam mo susunod. Dapat tayo